This video looks at some of the special measures we can ask for. The first ones we'll look at mean you don't give your main evidence from the courtroom. Usually, giving evidence means you go into the courtroom on the day of trial. You stand in the witness box, like this, and you're asked questions about what happened. The defendant can see you and you can see them. There might be people, like journalists, members of the public, or friends and family watching. So let's look at how some special measures might change this. Before we go into it, remember that if you have an intermediary, they can be with you for all of these special measures. We look at intermediaries in video 3. You can also ask to have a supporter, like a support worker or independent advisor, with you. If you'd like this, let the police know. We have to ask the judge if that's okay. Firstly, we can ask for you to give your evidence by live link. This is like a video call. Anyone who's legally vulnerable or intimidated can ask for it. If you have a live link, you aren't in the same room as the defendant. Instead, you appear on a large TV for everyone in the courtroom. You give your evidence and answer the lawyer's questions over the call. You generally do this from a different room within the court building, like this one, or sometimes from a completely different building, meaning you don't have to come to court at all. The defendant can see you on the TV. In some courts, you can also ask for a screen or curtain to block the TV, so the defendant can't see you, though they can hear you. If you want this, try to let your police officer know early on. We talk more about how screens can be used in video 3. You're able to see whoever is talking to you. That means the judges or the lawyers. You can't see the defendant. But if you're in the same building, you might see them before or after the trial. Let your police officer know if you want to avoid this. Many court buildings have separate entrances and waiting rooms that can be used to try and stop this from happening.
These next two special measures change how and when you give your evidence. So your evidence is recorded on video before the main trial hearing. The first one involves filming your witness statement in what's called a video recorded interview. You might hear this shortened to VRI. Usually, when you report something to the police, they write down what you say happened in what's called a witness statement, and you use this statement to help refresh your memory later when giving evidence during the trial. But if you have a video recorded interview, instead of writing a statement, a specially trained police officer films you saying what happened. This might happen in a police station or a victim support services building like this. On the day of the trial, you go to court, but instead of saying the main bit of your evidence in person, your video recorded interview is played to the courtroom, including the defendant, so you don't have to say it again in front of everybody. The lawyers can still ask you questions in person in the courtroom about what you said. That's called cross-examination. Before the trial, the police will arrange for you to watch your video recorded interview back to help you remember what you said and help you answer the questions. This measure is available to anyone who is legally vulnerable or intimidated. Your police officer will talk to you about whether your statement will be video recorded.
If we're using a video as your main evidence, like we just talked about, we can also then ask the judge for this next special measure. It's called pre-recorded cross-examination. This means that the part where the lawyers ask you questions is also filmed before the main trial. How does this work? Before the main trial hearing, you go to another, shorter court hearing. You answer the lawyer's questions through a live link, either from a different room, like this one I'm in now, or sometimes a different building altogether. The judge, lawyers and defendant are there, but usually not in the same room as you, and there's no jury there. This shorter court hearing is filmed. During the main trial, the jury will first watch your video recorded interview as your main evidence, and then they'll watch the video of your cross-examination. This means you might not have to go to the main trial at all. You would also have answered the lawyer's questions earlier on, which might help you remember what happened more easily. This also means that the jury don't hear you say any of the evidence live or in person. The judge will tell them to treat it the same as if you were saying it in front of them. These are some things you may want to think about when deciding which special measure is right for you. This special measure is sometimes called Section 28 because of the bit of law it comes from. It's only available if your case is in the Crown Court. We can ask for you to have it if you're legally vulnerable or if you're a victim of a sexual offence or modern slavery. If we've only asked for you to have this special measure, the defendant will see you answering questions over the live link during the hearing. They'll also watch the video during the main trial. We look at the other kinds of special measures in video 3.